me see, streaming. There we go. Hello, howdy. Where is my video? There we are. How is everybody this evening? I am working in Dark Paw here because I've been trying to earn tokens to buy more of those stumps, because I think the next room we're going to get started on is the kitchen. And so I'm going to, after I do this round, I'm going to be able to buy 2 more stumps, and then it should hopefully be enough stumps for the kitchen. If not, it's cool, because we're going to, you know, continue. This is going to take us a few days, so it's okay. And let me see, where am I going? Check on the dying mushroom. So yes, we're finishing up Dark Paw. I have gotten a few things done this week that I would like to show you as soon as I'm done with this. Monday, I had planned on streaming last Monday, and I honestly don't know what happened. It was a 3-day weekend. I did nothing Saturday and Sunday. I was just chilling, you know, both days. And Monday came around, and it was like 5:30, half an hour before, hold on a second, half an hour before I would start streaming. And I suddenly just felt like really, like my body just felt so tired. And I'm like, okay, well, I need to listen to my body. I promised myself I wasn't going to get burnt out on streaming, so I better, you know, just take the night off. This was an extra night anyways, so it doesn't matter. And so that's what I did. I took the night off. By 6:30, I was asleep. And then literally slept through the entire night. I didn't, well, I woke up, I wake up every couple hours anyways when I sleep, but like I didn't wake up at any point and think, oh, I'm done sleeping. No, it was every time I woke up, I was like, I need to go right back to bed. So yeah, that's the story about Monday. I have no idea what happened. I still don't feel totally rested. There's a good chance I was probably sick, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, shoot. I keep doing that. But yeah, unfortunately. But I did get the closet done, which was what except for the door. I just got to do the door of the closet. But that was kind of like what the Monday stream was going to be anyways. It was a pain in the ass. I kept having this wall disappear. No matter what I did, I could not get it in there right. And then it would I'd clip down into the floor too far. It took way too long to get that fixed. All right, speak with Glorin. Hello, Glorin.
Hello, well met.
All right, so I'm gonna head back out from here. I think I go this way, right? And then go to the front lobby and buy 2 more stumps. And then we'll go check out all the things I want to show you, because I got some things done this week. This thing popped up on Streamlabs today. Apparently, I can now dual stream. I can stream on YouTube and somewhere else. I might consider that. I don't know. Me and Twitch have history. I'm tired of Twitch. Oof. Yeah. Twitch is the reason I don't play game music while I stream. Or at all. Or in any of my videos. Because they would block my videos if I had EverQuest 2 game music while I'm playing EverQuest 2. Anyways. Yeah. We have history. Let me see. It's a block. Yep, Snowfang Butcher's block. But look at it. It's just a perfect little stumpity stump. I should be able to buy 2. Yes. Okay. We do need to go clean this up. This is a hot holy mess. I know. Oh, all right. Some other good news. My daughter, like she wanted to, got me the SODX pack, so now I have the recipes. I can't wait to work on those, and I was able to get the inscrutable rune building blocks, so that's another thing I was able to get. I am hoping that when I get paid later this month, I will be able to buy the recipe book for the Hex House. I am not going to get the house. I don't really, the only prestige house that I've ever bought besides like, you know, Chromezek and what's the other one? You know what I'm talking about. But the ones that you get for like coins. Yeah. Anyways, the only one I've ever bought was the planetarium. So I don't really buy the prestige houses. But I do want the kit for sure, the furniture recipes, because those windows are amazing. All right, we need to go back to the guild hall and sell this crap, and then I can show you all some of the stuff that I've gotten done. So, hot diggity dog. All righty. And then, yeah, what I want to do is try to finish the front hall, because with the closet basically done, I just got to do the door. I've kind of started on the floor. The only thing I might not get done today is like artwork on the walls, because I still haven't really decided what I want to do for art throughout the house. I do definitely need to head off to Moonlight. So Moonlight is coming up on this coming Monday, and I'm going to be getting a ton more of those vines with the little purple flowers, because I've been kind of putting those around, and those are doing really good for just filling up the wall space. And so yeah, we're going to definitely be doing that. Okay, let me go sell this crap. Oh, and you need to go rest my bird. Okay. All the stuff I've been working on. Look at this. I have 450 chaotic elemental filaments, because I've been trying to finish the new collection quest, and no matter how many times, I just can't seem to get it done. So, oh well. Hopefully soon I'll get that done. I just got one more piece. But even though it only gives you, it doesn't give you much. It doesn't give you anything really interesting, but I have to finish all collection quests, so that's what we're going to do. Okay. And yes, I'm selling all this stuff. Our buckets are so full in the guild hall here, and nobody ever takes anything out, so might as well sell it and get that little bit of coin. Here we go. There we go. Yep, cleaned out. Sweet. Put that over there. And this is the stuff I've been getting. I need like I said, I need like 100 of these. I love these flowers so much. I want to use these in Tinker Joe's house. So yeah, the Tinker Fairy's haven. All right, let's head outside, because we got dungeons to check out. Okay. So, in the buyable item showroom, I am done. I have finally completed it 100%, well, until I can buy more stuff for it. So yeah, I did go and buy the stuff from Tayar in the Talkish His, the first merchant that I have. Oh dear. Okay, that didn't spill too much. Woo! Only got a drop out. Ah, I spilled my soda. My bad. Anyways, so I went and bought that. So I just have 2 more merchants. And now that I have SOD, Scars of Destruction, I can, hopefully that armor will help me a little bit in there. And me and Doc and anybody else who would like to join can go try our hand at that again. Okay, so, oh, of course you face that way. Ugh, these entrances, you can never figure out which way to go. And then when you try to, like, move it, it doesn't turn the right. So I don't know. Anyways, here we go. So I made a teleport system. And, yeah, we've already seen all these rooms, so I'm not going to go through all these. But I can show you my... So if we go to red, that brings us to the pets and plushies and miscellaneous. And then we go to orange, brings us to the hallway by the books and the building materials. Yellow brings us to rocks, which look, this I got Tayar's walls in here because they're very rock-like. Aren't they gorgeous? All right, rocks and other minerals and organic. Then if we go to green, we're at paintings and statues is upstairs, which you can't put anything upstairs, you just fall through. Blue takes us to banners and rugs. Purple brings us to large furniture. And magenta brings us to the now finished lights section. So, yeah, we've already seen how I've put all these down here. Our box to put lights in to check out. And then upstairs where I was having problems figuring out, I do have some of my chandeliers hanging down here. And then I put the rest here. And I've left this on the floor to keep the line straight. And then that's where more chandeliers will go. So ta-da! Oh, and I put the sconces up here. I think I had those up here already, and I was just trying to figure out how to do the chandeliers. And then I still have room for, you know, floor lights, chandeliers, and sconces. I have plenty of room. And this one has a sign because it has the name of it, the hate-fueled chandelier, because no matter what, I have tried everything. I cannot click on this darn thing, and then I keep forgetting the name of it. So I just go to here and type in, you know, hate-fueled chandelier, and then pick it up from there. Or, you know, if I ever have to move it again. So that's why that's there. All right, so that's one thing I got done. Now, if I leave the dungeon, one thing I haven't gotten done, but I've gotten a good start on, is the buyable and craftable plants in the craftable item showroom lights, which I had to put the plants over here because I ran out of room in all of the dungeons, and I don't want to make a third dungeon, so we just stuck it here. And I mixed the buyable and the craftable plants together because it just made things easier, and I can always just use Lyra's site to figure it out. If it's not in my recipe book, I know it's either Anchorage or so yeah. Actually, I don't know if Anchorage has any plants. I can't remember. Anchorage or buyable, which we need to come in here anyways because the log that I had picked out for like a front bench sort of situation to kind of tie your shoes or whatever is in the front hall is not working out. So I kind of want to look at other benches. And I may not even, the closet ended up bigger than what I had expected, and so I may not even be able to do my idea anyways. Okay, well, I started putting the plants in. So I started with purple and blue, and I was working on green, but purple's the center color, so everything's kind of laid out here. I got mushrooms, and then just other miscellaneous things that really didn't go any other place. We have grasses and leaves, flowers, bushes, get out of the bush, stop that, and trees, which, oh my God, this was part of the problem because I had so many purple trees and they wouldn't all fit. And then blue is the same. We got trees. This time we have wreaths and what are those called? Swags? Yeah. Bushes. I put the vine in bushes because it seemed to fit better. Flowers, leaves and grasses, and then mushrooms once again. So that's kind of the organization that's going on there. All right, but we're going to go head over to brown and take a look at the logs, because we got some good logs. Actually, I might have to go to my, because these logs don't get very small. Oh, they do. They do get quite small. Does this one too? Yeah. Okay, we are going to need them small. Oh, and then you could like store the boots inside the log, like storage. Okay, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I don't know which one I want yet. But one of those, they're both buyable. And then, yeah, because this is the log I have in there and it is way too big. Okay. All right, let's, no, let's go use the guild hall door. Because we gotta get back to the guild hall anyways. But I think that's all I've gotten done. That's quite a lot though, I would say. Done pretty good. But let's go take a look at what I've done inside the house. Oh, you know what? Crap. I shouldn't have gone to the guild hall yet because I want to... I may have some of these in my storage dungeon. Maybe. Dungeons. Okay, we're going to go to Tinkered, Organic, and Minerals. But yeah, crossing fingers that we can finish today with this front hall. Minus art, because again, I'm not quite sure. And I need to get more vines. If that's what I'm going to do throughout the majority of the house is vines, I'm cool with that. I just need more vines because I only have like one more left. And so I will get those Monday. Among other things, there's flowers too that I want more of. One is a quest, and I'm hoping it's from a repeatable quest because I have like 5 of them, so I would assume that I did the quest many times. It's a Vesper quest. And then the pink and it's the blue version of the flower, and then the pink and purple versions of the flower from Irolosi Day. So I'm hoping I can get my hands on a couple of those because they're very pretty and they're nice to just pop around in places. And they add a nice pop of color hither and thither. Okay. Plants. No, I thought I had more stumps. There's a log that I'm thinking of that I didn't see in the craftable and buyable area. But no, this one is from SOD and it does not get smaller. It is quite large. Okay. All right. Well, let me look at Lyra's really quick. Find out where these go. All right, we're gonna pop in tree trunk since they both have that in the name. Oh, there's a charred version too. Oh, but you can only purchase that from Beck Quantum in the Great Divide from the Lore and Legends server, so no thank you. From Murist. They're both from Murist, so I might as well go buy those. Okay. Murist it is. Okay, let's get this done. So yeah, where do I want to go? I want to go to travel portals, which, oh no, I did get it in here. Look, I can get to that. I have the teleporter. I put it in here. My baby. She bought me that X pack. I always do. I'm always a year behind on the X packs, and I'm okay with that because I don't want to fight the crowds anyways, trying to get stuff. Nope, no thank you. Not my cup of tea. But also because then I can get the collector's pack for, you know, a discount. Because the only reason I buy X packs and not just wait 3 or 4 years when they come out for free is because of the darn furniture. I don't even care about the houses that much. It's the furniture. Wait, I went to the wrong place. Dang nabbit. Muscle memory kicked in. Yeah, I just want the recipe books. My goal is to be able to craft everything in EverQuest. I was not able to get Sands of Row, and I was not able to get the Vitrovian one either. So those are two that I'm going to have to figure. Hopefully they'll come out with them on the marketplace like the rest of them, like as years go by, and then I'll finally be able to get the recipes for those. But yeah. Okay, now we're going to the right place. I'm more used to going to the other place for Anchorage and whatnot all, and my shiny hunting quests in my attempt to... These shiny. Collect all the shinies. That's a slow going process. Here you are. Hello, ma'am. Oh, excuse me. Hello, sir. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's the Doomfire and the... Okay, yep. So we could just buy one of each because it's easy to come back, and then we'll see. All right, now back to the guild hall. Somebody is yelling outside. I don't like that. Oh, it's a group of kids. Okay, that's fine. Kids can be loud. That's what they're meant to do. Okay. Get over here. All right. Yeah, if it was, I don't know, I couldn't figure out a way to like make the closet like more plant-like, because like I've been trying to make all furniture out of plants, and it kind of ended up with some furniture in there that's not plants, but they're kind of like, it's not really furniture. It is, but it isn't. I don't know. I could have hung the cloaks off of vines, but we learned from hanging the darn thing in the bathroom that that's a pain. It was already a pain getting the cloaks in there, and then the boots needed to have a flat surface, and so we ended up with this. Here's my closet. I can't really get in, but I did put that vine back there, and I got the firefly light, but I got hats and boots, and then all the cloaks, and then more hats and boots. And the door I want to do is a sliding door, so it's going to just kind of be peeking out. And then I wanted like maybe a little place to sit right here. There is a little bit of room. Oh good, these do get the right size. And then I wouldn't even need to put the mushroom cushions on that. Which one do I like better? I like that dark. Oh, they're all both kind of dark over in that corner. This one's more textured though, so I think we'll go with the textured one. Like so. Yeah. And we could turn this and pop that closer to the wall. Okay. All right, I'm liking how this is looking. Okay, and then we're gonna put some boots in there, and that'll be a place to store boots. And then I'm still debating about what to put on here, and this big wall, but that's, you know, future Luna's problem. I have decided to, hello, can I pick you up? Thank you. I hope I didn't pick up something else. Okay, I like this on the floor, and I've been trying to play around with these. Maybe, I don't like how they bubble. I don't know. I wish they were flat. But yeah, so it's still a work in progress, but I think I like this front room. It looks more natural than just a big open room to me. And so yeah, oh, and I added the bottles into the laundry room. Still not quite sure what to do with that. Oh, we could put that as our sliding door, but I don't really like that idea because you might accidentally click it looking in there. Yeah, we better put it where it's easier to see. But yeah, so I got some bottles and soaps and things. This area desperately needs a light, but that's sloped, so I'm gonna have to do some finagling to get that in there. And then another light is gonna go over here. We're gonna just double that one, which is, here we go. Okay, it's at its smallest size, and then that way that's nice and bright. Almost too bright. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna change. I might change that once Kellethin comes back around again, so I can get more polished wood. That almost brightens it up in here enough, but see, it won't hang. I gotta like, yeah. All right, let me go grab some stuff from the basement. Oh, it's these flowers. So the blue ones come from a quest. And look, they're great for just doing different things. And then the pink and purple come from Irelicidae. I don't know if I can wait that long, but we'll figure it out. All right, yeah, we're gonna make this door out of these. I'm only gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get 5? I need one more. And then I need 2 of those tinkered screens, which I guess I'm out of. That's fine, I guess. We'll put this one here. Never know, we might use it someplace else. In here, we got all our wood. Because these flowers are nice, they're beautiful, but they don't get that small. And so that's why I've been liking using these, because they get very small. And then of course I need more of these vines from our favorite Moonlight. Let me grab a couple of these. We're gonna play around. Which one's the flat one? This one's the flat one. We'll grab one more of those. I'm not quite sure yet how we're gonna do this, but I got a lot of stuff for the bathroom there. Oh, it's almost too bright in here now. Ugh. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll put our 2 blocks in here. Yeah, I think this might be enough for the counters. Probably. But, yeah. I'll keep earning tokens. I just won't spend them until I know for sure. And I have some boots. Let's go grab the boots really quick before I get going. Nope, not miscellaneous tiles. Miscellaneous. There we go. But yeah, it would be so great to finish this and then we can get started on the kitchen. Which, the microwave in the kitchen was literally the idea that sprung this entire thing. So, yeah. I want to get to that for sure. Even though technically the living room's not done. We're probably going to be leaving the front hall a little bit. I don't like doing that, but I want to like get the whole house done and then get the art on the walls. I've got a little bit here and there, but for the most part I want to figure out something. Okay. I'm in miscellaneous. I'm like, what am I doing here? Good Lord. It's like walking into a room and forgetting why you're there. Oh. All right, here we go. I like these ones. Oh yeah, I should be able to go get more of those too. Because there are a few different boots. I could just get these gold ones and make it easy on myself. Oh, no, those are, I mean, pick up those ones. Yeah, let me grab this helmet too. Oh, that's no trade. All right, well, anyways, hold on. My husband's account, I took all his stuff because he doesn't play anymore. So a lot of the stuff in here is from him, and I don't feel like switching accounts right now. So let's go to the Bible. Because it's just from the, what is he called? The guy on Neck Docs. I could just go run there quick if I decide to do something different. And I don't know about the hat. It doesn't really match the vibe for the rest of the hats that I have in there, so I might just say, meh, we don't need it. Just a couple boots. That's all we need. But I want to make sure I like, I mean, the metal boots, not a big fan, but they're the only boots that I have, so. All right, red. There it is. I mean, they're both metal, but I do like these ones better. Dwarven work boots. Yeah, I like those better. And no, I'm not going to get the hat. But we could maybe put that in there somewhere. No, I don't want to. Okay. Alrighty. Let's... Though that helmet's not bad, but I can't sink anything down. Because, you know, God forbid it even goes down 1 pixel. Okay, let's go get some dwarven work boots. I should be pretty close to a teleport. Oh yeah, and I did that for a while, but then I gave up because it's not giving me what I want this year, and I didn't know that. I want the blessed grave soil, the one with the fireflies on them coming out of it. So no, it's not doing that this year. So I don't need to do it. I got the outfit. I'm done. Okay, the Shady Swashbuckler. That's what his name is, yes? Dwarven work boots. And I tested, I think you can buy all of them. It doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, my guild hall's not up yet. Let's just go back to Greater Fadark, and I'm hoping I can find the house. I don't ever travel to it this direction, so it's going to take me a second. Hold on. It was this way, right? We went underneath the purple. I remember that. I think it's over here. So let me see. Is that Twiggy? No, that's not Twiggy, but I think this is the house anyways. Yay! Okay. Visit. Oh, I can close that. Oh, shoot. While I was out and about, I was supposed to get a couple of those screens, the tinkered screens. Ay, ay, ay. My brain doesn't work right a lot of the time. This is why things take me so long. That's all right. The brain of an artist. It's fine. Okay, I guess that's not too bright. All right, these are the screens. I need to craft these. But place the mounting on this item. So here's kind of what I was thinking. I was thinking of putting these ones inside. So that's like the storage. Ooh, I want that. Oh, it'll go over there. Okay, we don't need to have it that far. But I want it there. And then these ones are like out. Like somebody just kind of took them off, left them there. Didn't put them away because that's what you do, right? With a shoe rack. But yeah, there's a little place to take off your boots. Okay, so if we're gonna make that, we need to go to back to the guild hall. It's a Wobie. You're good. It's all okay. You made it. Hello, Wobie. How are you? How's your foot? Have you seen the doctor? All you missed was I showed that I finished the buyable item showroom. It is completely done, except for, of course, adding new items. And I started on the buyable / craftable plants area. And I did some dark paw stuff. Yeah, that's it. And then we made a little sitting area to take your boots off and bought boots. That's all you've missed. I know it sounds like a lot, but it really isn't a lot. I feel like I haven't accomplished anything yet in this stream. Oh well, we'll get there. Ooh, that's right, we have the divider. Hold on, can I make a door out of this? That's a solid maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and craft one of those. And Miss Wobie, have you seen the new Hex house that everybody is raving about? There's apparently a lot of glitches at the moment, so I'm sure they'll iron those out hopefully soon. I'm gonna go ahead and make a few of these because I know I'm gonna be using these more within the house. Oops, I don't have enough for 10. Let's do 5. I don't have enough for 5. Oh, it's the agate. I need to go harvest agate. But until then, I'm always needing rough agate. And last time I checked, there's, how do you spell agate? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Dang nabbit. Why is it so expensive? It's a what? A level 20? Okay, how many lattices can I create before I run out of agate? I guess we'll do this one at a time. Okay. Oh, and Enya is in beta right now. Working with the new X pack. Just got to level 131 trade skill. Can I do 3? I can do 3. That's fun. Oh, I can do 3. Cool. All right, well, I'll take that. I may not even use them. Though that would be, well, I mean, it is a sliding door, so it is already a different kind of door. So if I use, and then plus I can also sink it a little bit because it'll be on its side. Well, maybe I can't. I don't know. What do you mean it's almost restart time? You've chosen to restart your device as soon as possible when an update is pending. Okay, not now, please. I am busy. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Great. But that means my computer is going to start acting cray-cray. I'm going to need to do an update. Do the update. I don't want to do the update right now. Okay, get it as uppy down as possible. Oh, another thing I've gotten into. My daughter let me use her Paramount Plus account. And I have been binge watching the show Ghosts, and it's amazing. And I love it. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. It does need to be bigger, obviously. But, oh, and I need to get a... Please tell me I have a black marble railing. Did I bring black marble railing? Yes. No, I did not. Well, I did. Yes, here we go. Yay. I don't have to go anywhere. As soon as I try saying hi, customers call bleh, buttheads. Well, I mean, they are, you know, paying you. Thank you, Windows, for being bloodied. Always updating. It's true. Okay. I do think I like this. The sliding door look with this particular door. Okay, was that too big? That might have been too big. Can we go down one tick? Doop. There we go. Very nice. And you can't get in here anyways, and you can still see all the hats and stuff. Okay, so that's gonna work. I just need to put the black piece in first so it looks like a little like a hole that it's going into. Details. We like the details. Okay. Till it flips. Okay. That's as uppy down as I can get it. All right, I'm not sure if I wanted this direction or facing this direction. It all depends on how wide this gets when it gets tall enough. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the other way, I think. I might end up needing two of these. Oh my goodness. Because, well, I guess as long as it just fits inside the lattice, as long as the lattice fits in there, that should be fine. That should be thin enough. Oh, the lattice is quite thick on this thing. It's got two, you can kind of see, but you know, from that side it wouldn't, I think it'll be fine. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not panicking, but see, it's like thick. You could see through it from inside. Interesting. You find out something new every day. But I still think that that's going to be much better. I could still make this thicker and then sink it down a little bit because it does have, I do have some sinking ability since it's, the collision point is not until it's down quite far. Okay. Oh, and it's actually on the other side of that wall, so, well, no, that does look weird. I should be able to sink this down, though, right here. That should be good. Yep, I can still click on it, so it is fine. Let's see. Sorry, bad words slipping in. Methinks that moods and menopause a real thing. Moods used to be. It's that house though. Which house? You talking about? Was that a? Because this is such a eatery house. Or are you talking about the Hex house, which is also gorgeous? Okay, so yeah, so something like that. I thought I wanted this. Okay, that's better. All right, let's get this down to where you can't see it. And then this, oh, please don't disappear. How I've been doing this is just right where you cannot see it any longer. And sometimes that works. Okay, hopefully. The one that eats anything you sink. Yep, exactly. So hopefully this doesn't get eaten. Because I will cry. Because eating this wall here was such a pain in my ass. Okay, yay, it's still there. All right. I don't hate that door. It does need a handle of some sort. I think I am just going to do the same mushroom that I've been doing, which I think I have on me. Yep. Do I need one on the other side? I don't think I do. I love these new lattice things from Tinkerfest. I want this in the middle. It's a little big, but I'm fine with it. That was something somebody said about the Hex house, was that the doorknobs seem made for, hold on, ogres. They're ogre size. All right, that seems, let's just move it up a little bit. I know this is supposed to be a phase house, but I want other beings to be able to enjoy it in here as well. All right, I think the closet is done. I like how this has turned out. Or at least I can live with it. And then we have the little sitting area. Perfect. Okay. Again, we're going to deal with art later on. This room is done except for, I don't know yet if I want the guild hall in here or up in the kitchen. I oftentimes put it in the kitchen for like hot water heater room. Maybe. I mean, it's kind of good underneath the stairs too, just kind of out of the way. I don't want people to accidentally click on it. I do have that happen a lot because of where I end up putting it. Oh, we need to figure out lighting in here. Well, I mean, I know how to do it. It's just stop dicking around and just do it. Meh. We need a flat surface. What? Wait, that is flat. Why is it not working on there? Hold on. Hold the phone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It doesn't. Oh, it doesn't go on that ceiling at all. Oh, it does right there. Oh, that's interesting. But yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just, it's fine. I'm not angry at all about that. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. Wait. I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, yeah, it does look sloped though, doesn't it? I don't know. I think it's a trick of the light because it should be flat from here. I don't have any clue. But now our laundry room is lit up, so there's that. This has a little bit of a, I don't know, should I put gears up there? I have those gold gears. They might look nice. Oh, I have 1 gold gear. Oh no, I have a few. 1. Do I have 3? 2, 3. Okay, yay. I do have some. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these called? They have a name when you do this with lights. I forget what it's called though. You gotta think backwards. Did it get it on there? It looked like it got it on there. Yeah, it looks pretty centered. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we definitely want that little detail. You're off work, huzzah! That's the best feeling of the day. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I had a talk with my principal the other day because at the end of this year, when the art teacher retires, will be applying for the art position at my school. No more sped. Hopefully. Uh-oh, I don't think I got it. But you know what's great about... I could just put it in there. We'll just move that. That's easier. And then this one I don't think needs that because it's kind of, yeah, like a little bulb. This room, I think I might put a ceiling in here. It's quite tall. I don't know. I like this, though, being in there. It needs more vines, for sure. I think if I put one more big vine up the wall, or maybe one of these or something. I'm not sure yet. Okay, but let's do this. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Okay, actually, I can't believe that won't go anywhere else. That is so crazy. I don't want it that close now. Because if I'm going to use this, put this in here, it needs to be back a little farther. How far back did that end up? At least got it somewhat centered. It seems like, oh shoot, I forgot to make it bigger. Well, maybe this one doesn't need to be big because this is not like in the front hall. Okay, that might work. It might be okay. There we go. Okay, so that's just that little detail to make those a little less boring up there, since I'm not building lights. But will you miss out on the really young ones and have to teach? No, it'll be, I'm applying, my school is only pre-K. So I will be teaching pre-K art if I get the position. It is not a pay raise. It is literally just a sidestep. I just need to do something different. Okay, I have not decided yet about this floor, but let's see, because I have a couple things. There are the wispy grass squares that I could put in here. Let me move this out really fast. I have one inside the bathroom. I'm not opposed to the wispy grass squares. I just wish those flowery ones were like a little smaller. Not smaller, they just didn't have the whole thing. Could use that for like a rug to come into. Because pre-K to teens, yeah, well, although I think I could teach high school art. The thing is I don't want to test kids. I hate testing, and they test kids in pre-K, which drives me nuts. The teacher that I work with, she's literally testing all the time, and she never gets to actually teach the kids, which is ridiculous. And so, you know, but the art teacher in pre-K does not have to teach, or does not have to test, gets to teach. So that's why I'm hoping to get the position. Okay, I'm liking that, maybe. But I do still want that pop of color. Let me try this other one. Do I like this one better? And then if I move this, would this fit over here? See, I just don't like how it's like, I don't know, that bubble. High test pre-K, they need to learn first. It's true. It's true. It's all, you know, money for the school district. I mean, I understand why we participated in it, because the state makes us. Otherwise, we wouldn't get funding. So, yeah. See, I kind of like that too, where it's just kind of growing out of that. I want to see the tip of that leaf. I might just have to say no to these. Let's try this one. Use like 10 of the swampy tiles to try filling in more of the floor. Oh yeah, I could try another one. That one might work. I'll have to go craft it. That might be a good idea. It's like I don't want to fill in the whole floor. I want it to look kind of simple, but at the same time, you know, maybe a little bit. But I kind of like that. And so if we added another one, like in just a weird place. I kind of like this weird, which is just kind of growing out of weird places. I'm kind of liking that. That looks nice. And I made sure that this wasn't sticking out of the bathroom, but now I'm kind of like thinking maybe I should make it coming out of the bathroom. Like that. I don't know. Am I losing my mind? There's a 100% chance. Oops, I don't want to move that. Okay. Okay, I kind of like that weirdness. Let me go get some of these swampy things. The marsh algae. Try that idea out. Right, I wanted it floor but grassy, but a lot more grass, and got mad and gave up on the floor. Yeah. I don't know. It's the bumpiness that's throwing me off. I wish that those came in not so bumpy versions. Ugh. I just want flat flowers. There are some petals. That might add that pop of color that I'm wanting. I think those are pretty flat. Oh, that's right, that's right. What are those called? It's swamp, whatever, same thing. Swamp, marsh. It is what it is. Oh, I'm like, why am I moving so slow? That's right, because I tested my size against the not so tiny. It's petals. Here, a jumble of romantic rose petals. Ah! Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some of those for sure. What do we make that out of on the workbench? Okay, this might be, there's some others too that's like a line of them. I'm gonna try that. Let's just make 2 of them for right now. Just to see if I like it. Now, plum petals, no. No, 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 no. Purple petal. Trail of romantic rose petals? Oh, that's really line-like. I don't want lines. I want spoof. Okay, no. All right, and then marsh algae, which is probably not made on the workbench. Marsh algae is made on a, of course, woodworking table, because that makes perfect sense. Oh, and it only makes one? Can I make 5? Okay. Marsh algaes. Perfect. Let's head back. Oh, and then I need to take a break here before we go on to phase 2. All right. But that, yeah, that gets some algae inside the bathroom there. It's not so bad. Actually, I want more underneath the stairs there. So something more like that. Can I get this over here? Nope, better not do that. Okay, hold on. We got to pick these up because they are causing the algae to get above them. And we don't want that. Something more like that. It's coming off of there. Oh, and I don't mind that it's leading into the living room. Okay, that's looking okay. Oh, and look, it's even inside here. Yay! That looks good. Kind of weird, which is fine with me. Oh no, are these bubbled? Okay, no. I mean, kind of. Ish. Ugh. Por qué? Why? Sad day, and no, I don't like the color either. Okay, we're gonna stick with the grass. That seems to be, whoops. That seems to be working okay. I don't mind the green. Uh-oh. Come on. Nope, I don't want the marsh algae. How did... Great. What is this thing called? Wispy grass square. Okay, hold on. It's not eaten, it's just underneath, and I don't want to move the marsh algae. Wispy, whoops, where'd it go? I just saw it. Wispy grass square. Oh, which I have some in the basement too. Cool. Well, once I see that one move. Nope. All right, I'm close. There it is. Nope, I thought that would do house. Okay. But anyways, that Show Ghost is really good on Paramount Plus. Oh, you know what? That was bigger, wasn't not? It was bigger because it was like filling in this whole area. There we go. That's better. There we go. All right. I think we're going to call that for the floor. I don't want to go too crazy. Very nice. All right. Ceiling's done. Again, we're going to work on wall art another time. Oh, let's do... Okay, the bathroom does need some help because it needs something on this shelf. And I think I'm going to go get that other vine and hang it up in there. The last one that I have, and I'll have to go get more. on Monday when moonlight starts. But what am I going to put on this shelf in the bathroom? Preferably something kind of tinkery. Oops, not that big. There we go. No, I do want this to be about the same size. And then we can interlock it like so. So it's like growing. Okay. All right. So now to think, I could put another vase of tinkered flowers in there. But then what vase would I use? Because I want an organic kind of vase because, I mean, I could make another tinkered vase. I don't want a tinkered vase though. I want an organic vase. Let's see what I got downstairs. Get over there. Because these need to go back anyways. Do I have anything? I mean, I have this from Moonlight. This is also not a bad one. It gets small enough, and I wouldn't have to go craft anything. It's kind of organic-y looking. Do I have enough flowers? Which I think I have them up in the garden. No, yeah, in the garden because that's where they're gonna be. I've been holding on to the lights. Oh, I never used the railing of redwood. Interesting. I am going to keep the rose petals. They might end up coming in handy. Because they are pretty. They're just not as flat as I was hoping. So I'm a little upset about that. And, oh yeah, it's more marsh algae. I'll go ahead and hold that in here since it's so big. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, well I only have 2. Great, I'm gonna have to go craft more of those. Because you need at least 3, or otherwise it looks weird. And yeah, these ones are quite large. They'll be good for the garden, but yeah, okay. And plus I probably should craft more anyways. Because I'm gonna need them for the garden and just other places around. All right. Nope. What's it called? Vertically aligned rusty gear. Vertically aligned rusty gear. What's the difference? Oh wait, what do I need? Agate. Y'all, I hate to say this. We're gonna have to go harvest some agate. Dang blam it. I don't want to get eaten while I'm out there. I was on level 10 because that's where I've been kind of just floating around Dark Light and Greater Fadark to get my stuff for the prelude, whatever. Let me look up EQ2 wiki, rough agate. No. Maybe? It says version 2. T3 gemstones. Okay. It usually, where's the part that says like where the zones that you can find some of this stuff in? Oh, here we go. 10 to 19, 20 to 29. Oh, no. Of course it doesn't say now. Wait. It should say. All the other ones say. Ugh. I think it's in... oh, here we go. Yep. All right. I found it. Thundering Steeps. Let's go there. We just did this a couple of whatever's ago. Streams ago. Ay, ay, ay. No. No. There we go. But this is all part of the process. Okay, we'll see you later, Wobie. Rest well. Rest well. That's all right.
Hello.
Take me over here. Right? No. We're at Coldwood Station, aren't we? No, we're here. No, I want the Antonica Station. What am I doing? I don't know where I'm... I think it's the windswept rocks. Or windswept whatever. Stones. I don't know what they call it. But I think that is the one. Oh dear. This must be a Knights of the Dead thing. I'm not here for that. Oh, I definitely don't want to be fighting corn poppers. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go around. No, thank you. I don't want to get in the middle of that. There better not be anything that I need in there. Okay, fine. Oh wow, this extends way out here, doesn't it? That's interesting. Wind? Yeah, windswept stones. I'm almost... No. No. Can we do the other ones? These ones. There we go. That's at least not in the middle of that. We don't want that. All right. Frickin' agate. Is this where I get it from? Yes. Okay. Oh, you know what? That way, hopefully, we can get a little bit more. Oh, of course. Then it gives me 2 again. So anyways, what are y'all up to? Apparently this is what I'm up to. Getting just 2 agates every time. No wonder they're 22 plat. I have a feeling that these are the ones that are... No, those are not the ones that are in the corn. We do not want to be in the corn. And I also don't want gold clusters. Give me agates. I have enough gold. I think that's it. Let me go make sure there's not anything down here. And then we'll head off to the big area where there usually is a lot more. Okay. Let's go. I know I'm supposed to take a break. It's fine. I just want to get done. Once I get this flower pot in here, then I can pretty much call it done. Except for art, which I'm still working on art in the living room anyways, but we can get started on the kitchen. Would you give me more than 2 agates at a time? I literally have a buff on. There's 7 agates. I guess that's better. There we go. There's some agates. Yeah, I might start with the planning stages in the kitchen today. That'd be fun. I love this little deer herd over here, antelope herd or whatever. They're so cute. Also the bugs. I love the Thundering Steeps. It's one of my favorite areas. I just love this big open field full of animals and different things. The flying griffins and then the centaurs. I could take it or leave it with the lions. They're not on my top list of favorite animals, but the beetles. There's like groups of beetles I think around here too. Or I might be thinking of Anatonica, but either way. It's fine. Hey, 13 agates. There we go. Oh, you know what? They are on. Oh dear. Seems that my can I not move it over? Oh, it is moving over. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now my screen's more centered. Let me pop this in. Do 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 do. Okay, after this one, we're gonna head back to the guild hall. Okay. Let's go. Let's go craft some flowers. Let's go craft some flowers. All right, come on. I want to see what they sent back. Okay, we're crafting flowers, that's right. Which of course, oh shoot, which of course I've closed the window because I like to make my job more difficult. It was rusty, it was some sort of rusty gear, wasn't it? It was a vertical rust, and it was the gear or the cog. It was the gear. Okay. Oh, stop. Go back. I want to make like 5 of these at least. I'm going to just need to go out and harvest agate for like 2 hours one of these nights. I don't want to. All right. So yeah, I'm going to definitely need more of those. Let's go get these in and then we'll go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I kind of want to build a little wall for the guild hall door. I was kind of thinking about out of that lattice stuff and then maybe put some like storage crates on the other side. I have some Fey storage crates, some extra ones that I wouldn't mind just popping in there quick. And then you can see it and you don't have to the door open. Okay, we'll do that. But let's get this planter finished first. Yeah, that wall definitely needs something over there, but well, it's future Luna's problem. It doesn't get as small as I kind of would have liked, but we can make the flowers bigger then. Do I only have one? I thought I grabbed, oh no, okay. Oh yeah, because I made 5. I was like, wait a second. Will these sink in there okay? Oh yeah, they'll go inside that bucket pretty nice. Let's go ahead and make these a little bigger. There we go. Okay, it's not in the wall. I don't care if it's like touching each other, because flowers kind of do that anyways. And they're technically supposed to be flowers, so meh. Okay. Can I lift that one up? Should I lift that one up? I don't know. This one seems like it should be maybe turned a little bit more. And then same with this one, turned like that. Oh, now it's in the wall. Of course it is, because, you know, that would make my life easier if you weren't in the wall. That's too far. Okay, we're gonna look at it from this angle. There we go. Little flower pot. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So yeah, we'll call that done. I put that flower on the wall because it's actually the light in here. But I don't know if I want to do anything with the ceiling. I think it's okay in here with all the vines. I don't want to keep adding. Okay, and then we wanted to let's get that lattice work. Oh, before I do that, let's go get those crates. Okay. Containers. Let's go pick out some pretty stuff. Containers and such. I'm getting very tired. I want to make it to at least 8 o'clock though, but it's only 7:30. We'll try. We'll try to stay awake. It'll be fine. You know, if we do hinges, that will kill some time. I gotta put hinges on the door, don't I? Obviously. No, I don't want any of those crates. Go away for a second. I'm gonna look. Ooh, barrels. Definitely could use some barrels. I like that barrel. Okay, maybe one barrel. And then these are the crates I'm talking about. I think they come from a quest. Let me look at Lyra's site here. Is this one called small? They're both called fake crates. Okay. Let me see. Large and small quest reward. Yes. Yeah. We'll go ahead and use the big one. That's fine. Maybe one of the little ones. Do I want anything else? This crate is kind of nice. It's got like a little bit of a tinkered look to it. This would save item count if I just threw those all in there. We'll grab those up because you never know. I might decide to just do that. Yeah, I don't know if I really want any of these really fancy ones. That's not the look I'm going for. We're going for simple fey here. Okay, we got it. I think we're good. All right. No, this is what I want. I want it over here. There we go. My screen was off a little bit yet. Okay, let's go get those. I think I just need one lattice work. And then I think that's it. Anything else that I want to put in there? No, nothing that I have really in here. Okay. Oh, wait, hinges. All right. Ugh, I hate how glitchy the lights get, like when, see, now it's dark, now it's light, now it's dark, now it's light. Ugh, nope. All right, here's what I'm thinking. So either I put this group of chests in here, just kind of to give it that look, maybe the barrel too, just because. Something like that. Or I use these with the barrels. I think I'm just going to do the group of chests. It's less item count, and this really doesn't matter. It's just here because I'm lazy and don't feel like doing anything else with the Guildhall door. So there's that. And then okay, it shouldn't be sticking out, but just in case, let me go check. Yeah, it's not sticking out. Yeah, see, I wouldn't want to waste those fairy ones on this because you can barely see through there. And they're not sticking up here, okay? All right, I am going to move this out for a second because now we want to get the Guildhall door in there. All right, so this is the angle. Oh, it does already have hinges, look. All right, well, I want it to turn this way then. Okay, so we don't need hinges, but it does need a doorknob. That's a problem. The Guildhall door does not come with a doorknob. Okay. And I'm okay with that height because if I'm at my biggest size, it's still a face size door. Okay. Okay, how am I going to do this? Oh, wait, that's working. It's kind of on top of the door right now. And then we just need to sink it. Oh, wait, the Guildhall door needs to be sunk too. Oop, not too far. I think that'll be okay. Okay, yeah, we can still touch that. Okay, we definitely don't want any of this sticking out. Alrighty, and that works because the collision point is less than halfway. Or in the halfway point, so as long as I don't go halfway. And then we can still see in there, and it's just this little storage area. Okay, now we just need the mushroom. This is going to be a huge doorknob on this door, but it's fine. I'm okay with it if you're all okay with it. And even if you're not okay with it, it's too bad. I don't have another choice at the moment. This is going to have to lift up for a second. Okay. Let's get this down here, but would you stop? Okay, we can still touch that. Let's get the doorknob down. There we go. Just a little door with some crates behind it. Just a little storage area. That works. Woohoo! All right, I'm calling this done except for art. We just need to do the artwork. All right, now we have about 20 minutes. Do I need to do anything? No, this can go back here. This can go back over here. We're keeping, let's go put the flowers away. We'll kind of go mess around in the kitchen a little bit since that's going to be the next one that we do. Just so I remember that these are actually really tall, because I always forget. Let's go put the other things away. Ooh, wait. How does this look in here? I kind of like that. Kind of like adding that kind of everywhere. All right, we'll leave that there. Can I use one of these new flowers in this front area anywhere? Like, even for wall art? Or is it, it's the kind, the thing is that because they're so ethereal, they are kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, you really can't, they're so bright in here because I have to put these bright lights in here. It's not too terrible. I'll just kind of put it up against the wall. That'll be a, think about it, future Luna's problem. Not sure yet. Okay. So the kitchen, I want to, oh, you know what? Let me go grab some things from down in the basement. I don't like that, how there's a gap there. I'm definitely gonna have to fix that. Hold on. And then I think we're gonna have to add more of that for sure. Again, future Luna's problem. So these, for sure, I think I already have a thing in there for the oven. And just like in the fireplace, we have a fire flower instead of actual fire because, you know, plant life and fire historically don't go well together. Let me see, does it have a little open area? No, I was hoping that it had like one of those little alcoves that I could put the fire flower in, but that's okay. We're gonna do a similar thing like we did in the bathroom, where these are the countertops. We're gonna flip them over, because then we can sink them into the floor, and we can make them as big as we want, and then these are the doors, because it shouldn't stick, well, how bad is that sticking through the ceiling? As long, oh crap. Okay, maybe we can't make them as big as we want. How big can we make them? Well, hold on. Let me, let me get big. Is this really not gonna work? Because that's about the size that the counter should be. I guess it could go up a little bit more. Oh dear, this is not good. Okay, that's as big as they can be. Ugh, I'm gonna need so many of them. That's fine. They're pretty much the same, the size that they come out of the gate in. So, okay, well, we're just gonna... Barnacles. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe like a pantry area over here. Well, no, because we want the window. Pantry area over here. The window open. So like... Okay, can I hit the right buttons? There we go. These are not what I'm going to use, but this is just going to be my wall markers. So something like this for the pantry area. And then this is maybe like a little sitting area. So maybe like a table and chairs over there. Oh yeah, because we do need like a dining room kind of area. So yeah, maybe that. And then the kitchen area can just be like how I have my kitchen area in my fake kitchen, but I am going to need more of these blocks. Maybe the oven right like wedged in there somewhere, and then I'll maybe kind of coming out here some more. It's gonna need cabinets. I haven't really thought about what I'm gonna do the cabinets out of, but I was thinking, because in the bathroom I don't have anything, but on these I kind of want to build countertops out of the leaf rugs. Something kind of like that. And then of course this is the sink. And then this is going to be the microwave. So something like that. But the problem is like the fake kitchen is going to be quite small, and then we have all this open space. But so if I have like the table over here by the window, what am I doing with the rest of the room? Welp. And then the doorway here. What are we gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do with that exactly yet. Maybe curtains. I don't want to build a door. It's hard to fill in this area. Oh my gosh. Okay, Joe, I'm awake enough. We're gonna figure this out. It might just have to be like once I start kind of really building in here. Something. Like I would hate to put another table and chairs here. I'm gonna go get some more stumps as placeholders. They're not gonna be the actual kitchen, but I do have a couple stumps down here that I can pretend with. And then, yeah, we got to figure out how I'm going to incorporate tinkered into this too. Because right now all I have ideas for is vegetation. I mean, the oven, I'm going to add knobs and gizmos. The microwave's going to have knobs and gizmos. I would like to have a couple other appliances. The table, oh, I just had a thought. Let me go get one of those purple mushrooms. And one of these. And one of these. How big do the gold ones get? No, they don't get big enough. Pull that up there. I still haven't found a place for that, so let's bring that up there. We're kind of spitballing here. Nothing really set in stone yet. So what I'm thinking for the kitchen, pretend these are logs, the same logs as in the rest of the kitchen, okay? So the counters would go all the way over here and then branch back this way. I should have an island too, should I not? Like we could put an island like right here. Okay, I like that idea. Not sure what I'm going to do with you yet. Here, get out of the way for a second. And then we're going to do a table over here of some sort. to be able to eat by the window. I could do something like... Ooh, like a hutch for dishes. That's what can go over there. This is going to be my placeholder for the hutch, because this is not going to be the hutch. The hutch is going to be made out of probably these of some sort, some way. Yeah, and then we're going to have dishes. Okay, okay, all right, we got this. So I'm going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more of these. Oh, Lord. It takes me 3 days to get 2, so 3, 6. So we're looking at about another week if I remember to go do that every day. That's fine. I can go ahead and get started on it anyways. Yes. Okay. I'm liking this. Some sort of hutch situation. I may get a couple more of these just to build like off of the hutch. How are we going to incorporate more tinkered into here? Oh, this is what I was thinking. So instead of this for the table, we're going to do... this for the table. Something like this. This is not exactly right. Oh, golly, it's got a thing. We're going to have to hide that. Okay, well, this is just for spitballing here. So something like that. Maybe. I'm not sold on that. Not sold on that at all. The hutch could maybe have... Oh, I had to put the lattice work down. The hutch could have like some sort of lattice work. And then, oh, we got to figure out with the top cabinets. So that's kind of why I had grabbed this. Nope, not that one. Oh, I moved it. This. Maybe something with this. I'm just in the spitball era here. Let's see. Maybe. There might be something here with this. If we have a hutch for the dishes, we might not need a whole thing. You know what? Instead of that, we could just do shelves. You know, that makes more sense, I feel like. Instead of top cabinets. I think I'm going to move the sink and the stove. Because I think I want the stove over here so that I can make some sort of a tinkered hood for above the stove. That's where I can get more tinkered elements into here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Well, it's about 10 minutes to the 2-hour mark, but I never took a break. So this is my break. But we're going to call it a night here, folks. Let me pull up my upcoming videos this weekend. I was able to get 3 out this last weekend because 3-day weekend, haha. But I won't have that luxury this weekend. But the Hogsmeade Village by Jeanette and the Black Tower Decorating Company's Guild Hall should both be coming out this weekend. Look for Hogsmeade on Saturday and the Guild Hall on Sunday. Join the Discord. I haven't been in the Discord much lately because I just haven't really, I don't know, I've been kind of peopled out a little bit. But I would like to get back inside the Discord more and do, you know, just hang out and like, you know, decorate together. That'd be a lot of fun. So join the Discord and just keep watch. You never know when I'm going to pop in there and hang out. Or if you just want to hang out, send me a message and we hang out. It's fine. And yeah, I think that's it. I will be streaming again Thursday. What is that? The 23rd at 6 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time for sure. Daylight Savings Time should be ending here soon, but I'm not quite sure when. I'll let y'all know when it changes to Central Standard Time. All right, and we will see you all in my next video. Bye!